hoping that in all this P. Diddy nonsense that we're going to finally find out what Solange Knowles was so mad at Jay-Z about in this elevator after the Met Gala in 2014.
As a close friend of Jay-Z, what was your reaction to him opening up about his infidelities in the Family Feud video?
Yeah. I mean, that's what music gives you the power to do.
That Beyoncé waited a long time before she stepped in between them.
People keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making ditties.
Shock. Believe it or not, it appears that the queen herself is about to be dethroned, and it appears that it was her sister who did it. Supposedly, Solange just spilled some teas that have CBD fans buzzing. Do you recall that famous incident with the elevator?
She is kicking his behind, and the security guard's trying to hold her back. Beyonce's next to Jay-Z in the corner.
Well, it looks like Solange is not done. It seems she has taken it upon herself to expose that Beyoncé was actually one of Jay-Z's right-hand women and did the dirty work for some of the most dangerous people in the industry.
One knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years.
Indeed, one cannot comprehend the degree of estrangement evident for Solange to make such a move. What information does errant slander credit to herself, and how far does her say actually go? Let's find out. Over the years, we have listened to the rumors circulating around. Solange and Jay-Z? Well, friends is not the word. And to make matters worse, she has no plans to spend more time with them whatsoever. There are so many times when her and her husband's celebrity brother is brought up in an interview, and it's as if she is Winona Ryder getting a first date out of the blue with Peter Sellers. The hoods are talking, people. Apparently, she has zero respect for the idea of Jay-Z marrying Beyoncé. These two simply don't go well together.
Do you think that Jay-Z is doing the right thing by teaming up with the NFL, or do you think that's kind of hypocritical of him?
Hot off the press, Solange didn't just reserve her anger for Jay. She's now also throwing shade at her sister. Oh, that's right. If you thought Beyoncé only played the supportive wife role, oh boy, you are wrong. It is said that she is Jay-Z's partner in crime. Reports are circulating that she's the one that conjured some of Jay-Z's snake expeditions, aided by Diddy.
And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other.
Fans are speculating that Solange's drama with Jay-Z might run even deeper than we thought. This time, Diddy's shady crew could be at the center of it all. Yep, allegedly, Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé have been moving like one powerful unit for years, doing who knows what behind the scenes. And if Solange just got the receipts, then it's not just Diddy who's sweating bullets right now. He's been drowning in legal trouble lately, with lawsuits piling up faster than his parties. We're talking some seriously heavy stuff. Physical and emotional harm. You name it, it's on the list. As the investigation digs deeper, more names are popping up in those court documents. And guess who's allegedly part of Diddy's inner circle? That's right, Jay-Z and Beyoncé, the power couple themselves. But here's the twist. Rumors are swirling that some celebs have started cooperating with the feds. And guess whose name keeps popping up? Solange.
Other names are going to come out. Sean will talk. That's why Jay-Z is running. That's why Jay-Z is nervous.
Word is, if things get too hot for Solange, she could blow this whole thing wide open and expose Jay-Z and Beyoncé. She hasn't been shy about her issues with Jay-Z, but if she has dirt on the entire Diddy-Jay-Z trifecta, the fallout could be epic. Rumor has it that Diddy might not even be the top dog in all this shady business. Some fans speculate there's someone else pulling the strings behind the scenes. Guess who? That's right, Jay-Z. Diddy himself has been pretty vocal about Jay-Z over the years. And when you look at Diddy's history, it's clear he's often played the right-hand man to someone with even more influence.
Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that
people are now saying that Diddy might have been helping out his industry buddies, including Jay-Z with some of their more questionable activities. Think about it. Those infamous Hollywood parties and wild rumors. Diddy's name has always been in the mix. But now it's being suggested he wasn't just attending, he might have been organizing them for people higher up the food chain. And if Jay-Z is on that list, things could get messy for Beyoncé real fast. Diddy's lawsuit brings up some wild claims, referring to his alleged encounters as freakouts that supposedly took place in various hotel suites, including at the Trump International Hotel in NYC. One of the biggest allegations is that Diddy was involved in extreme behavior with Cassie, even directing her to engage with male escorts while he watched for his own enjoyment. The lawsuit also details that Cassie was allegedly told to cover herself in oil and take part in these encounters with multiple men, some of whom were wearing masks and costumes.
With the male
They had to be for both of them. They was in the room. Right?
You're right.
It's a freak-off section.
And now Jaguar is back at it, being super vocal about Jay-Z too. She's throwing out some heavy claims, saying there's a common link between some pretty notorious figures: Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and R. Kelly. And that link? Jay-Z. Yep, she went there, hinting that the music mogul's connections run way deeper and darker than most people think.
Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years.
Now, if you've been following all the gossip and controversies surrounding these big names, this isn't exactly shocking. Jay-Z has always had that mysterious vibe, massive success, but there's always been a hint of something shady in the background. As for Jaguar, she's never been one to shy away from stirring things up. Whether people believe what she's saying or not, she's definitely grabbing more attention now, especially with Diddy's legal troubles in the spotlight. And she's here, tying it all back to Jay-Z, to
He's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
It seems like everyone kind of knew what Diddy's parties were really like, and that hasn't done Beyoncé or Jay-Z any favors when it comes to their reputations. Rumors were flying, with people giving major side-eye, hinting that Bey was right in the middle of the drama at one of Diddy's notorious parties. But here's a twist that might throw a wrench in all that gossip. The baby's testimony about that night? It's starting to fall apart, with sources now saying Beyoncé had already left by the time he even showed up.
In Diddy's living room.
Jay-Z and Beyoncé's story is so wild that it almost feels too real to believe. But there are definitely some flashing red flags in their relationship that can't be ignored. Fans have been piecing together the timeline of their romance since day one, which makes sense, considering how little they share about their private lives. The tabloids and diehard fans have stirred up countless rumors, and their music only adds to the intrigue. It's interesting how they can be super private at times, yet don't shy away from airing their dirty laundry in their songs. Maybe it's because this power couple knows exactly how to play the game, especially with everyone so curious about the ins and outs of their relationship and wedding. As they once put it, we were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities. Recently, 50 Cent shared another eyebrow-raising moment when Beyoncé jumped in to defend Jay-Z while chatting in Las Vegas. According to 50 Cent, when he went to greet Jay-Z, Beyoncé literally leaped off a windowsill to protect her husband.
She was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, come on, I'm talking to her. She jumped out, she was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait, what is she doing? That's me and Jay-Z stuff.
However, according to Jaguar, that close bond between Beyoncé and Jay-Z might be hiding something shady. Remember those old rumors about their marriage being more of a business deal? Well, Jaguar thinks those were spot on, claiming that Beyoncé is just sticking to the deal. Jaguar even said she's witnessed Jay-Z and Kanye West hooking up with other men. So why hasn't Beyoncé ever spoken about this? At first, people found Jaguar's claims wild and hard to believe. But as time passed, especially with the whole Diddy situation, something Jaguar's been calling out for years, her words started hitting differently. As more people got pulled into the drama, her stories began making more sense. Jaguar claims Jay-Z is a master manipulator using his power to control people's careers and personal lives. According to her, he's cheated on Beyoncé with several women, including Rihanna, Foxy Brown, and Rosario Dawson. She also says he's blackballed artists who didn't want to work with him or spoke out against him, like Beanie Siegel, Freeway, and Emil.
Now, why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
Jaguar doesn't stop there. She goes even further, claiming that Beyoncé has been using spells and mind control tactics to keep herself in power and control over people. Jaguar even suggests that Beyoncé has used these tricks to keep Jay-Z completely tied down. And then there's Jaguar's take on Aaliyah's tragic death, which adds another layer to the intrigue. She claims that when Aaliyah passed, Beyoncé's solo career was struggling, and she desperately needed a big break to catapult her to superstardom. According to Jaguar, Aaliyah's untimely death gave Beyoncé the boost she needed, ultimately helping her rise to become the queen of many hearts.
By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling?
As Aaliyah's memory starts to fade, it raises a big question. How long are we going to let the same people benefit from repeated tragedies? Some believe it's long overdue for those involved to be held accountable, and fans are rallying behind Jaguar for speaking out in defense of their beloved Aaliyah. They're calling for justice in her name. Then there's all the speculation surrounding Aaliyah's tragic death. Everything from theories about who the pilot really was to the wildest claim that the Illuminati was involved. Some believe Aaliyah's death was part of a master plan to make way for Beyoncé's rise to superstardom. One journalist, Kathy Iandoli, even jumped into the conversation, sharing her thoughts on Aaliyah's death. She recalled, "I remember when Aaliyah passed away, I was really upset. The story kept saying she was adamant about getting on the plane, and I was almost upset with her. Why did she want to get on that plane so badly?" Iandoli reflected on how Aaliyah wanted to return to Damon Dash and her team, but the rivalry between Aaliyah and Beyoncé always lingered in the background. Both were seen as chasing the same dream. The theory suggests that the Illuminati chose Beyoncé to carry the torch, while Aaliyah, who was trying to break free from the industry's control, became a threat. According to this idea, Aaliyah's desire for independence made her dangerous to the system, which is why Beyoncé got the push.
This is Beyoncé on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah. How you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you again.
You too. She's just looking fabulous.
Jay-Z's name is being pulled back into the spotlight over Kathy White's mysterious death. Remember a few years ago when rumors were swirling about Jay-Z having a side chick named Kathy White while he was married to Beyoncé? Well, things just got a whole lot messier. Kathy passed away under mysterious circumstances, sparking a flood of conspiracy theories. At the time, there wasn't much solid evidence linking Jay to anything criminal, but some speculated that something shady was going on. What's even more suspicious is how little information exists about Kathy White, who reportedly died in 2011. Now, journalist Liz Crokin has stirred things up again by revealing that she spoke with Kathy right before her death. Liz is even hinting that Jay-Z's time might be running out, and fans are buzzing. To make things even crazier, old blog posts are resurfacing, claiming Kathy was spotted hanging out with both Jay-Z and Diddy. The plot just keeps thickening.